Hi guys. So this is sometimes I was being very stupid with myself, and I was kind of a psychopath, which I still am. So the first time that I'm gonna talk about, like, I'm 12 right now, so I'm just gonna start from when I was 8. If I can find the slide, here it is. So as you can see, I'm clearly still square brain. All right. So at this time I was in Tennessee. We were at a playground with a balance beam, and I walked up to it, and I was like, I want to be an Olympian. At this time, and I was like 8, so yeah, still having a square brain. And I was like, what should I do to be an Olympian? I know. So I literally jumped off it playing to land again. But I had square brain. I missed and I jumped and I missed the fall. I missed grabbing onto it and I fell and my ankle was on the balance beam. Like it was on the balance beam. Like I hit it so hard. Dude, it wasn't even swollen. It was in so it felt like a break. My mom literally checked it in the car. Like she pushed me in the car and checked it. It wasn't swollen too much at all, and she figured it wasn't a break. It was literally just a sprain. It felt like a break, and knowing how much pain this was going through, I don't know how people live by going through like crap like breaks. How do people live by going breaks? So we drove home, and oh wait a minute, different slide. Square brain. So yeah. So and I was on the floor because I was in too much pain at my house, and she was literally checking me. I was like, no good. And this time I was not crying, no tears at all. But I was in so much pain. So I laid in my bed because I figured I couldn't walk for the next 10 years. So that's how I am now. So yeah. Alright. And there's another time. So I was 11 at this point. Finally, it was like 3 weeks before we were moving to Pennsylvania. So I was literally just walking to the kitchen. I tripped on my own foot, and I fell, and my ring finger got all literally sprained. I was in so much pain. It was so swollen, and in very much pain. Even more pain. No crying. I was actually strong at this point. So, yeah. I was screaming. God, it was so much pain. I literally just sat on the couch. And my dad was like, dude, what the heck? And still having a square brain, I was like, I tripped. Dad slapped himself in the face thinking. And in PE, like in gym class, literally, we were running. I tripped on my own foot and again sprained my finger before it even finished healing yet. I was still 11. My God. And then my friend Sam was like, "You good?" And I'm like still having square brain? Yeah. Square brain! I'm an idiot. Hopefully my brain is getting less square and like less and less square every day. So, yay. And hopefully I'll be intolerant to pain. It's probably not going to happen because like pain is pain. So, I'm going to talk about one last time. I just saw a stunt maneuver. It was so stupid. Okay, so there's actually two. So I was on my skateboard. Of course, I had a helmet, and I was zooming down a hill at stupid speeds. It was going too fast. I lost control. I fell off and did like 5 somersaults. My hand was all torn up over here. It's like a big gash of blood. It was so painful. Oh my god. Like, I tried so hard to prevent crying. I somehow managed. And by the way, I didn't mention this before. Remember when I was on the balance beam, I fell off? That sprain was so painful. It was unbelievably painful. Knowing how that felt like, I don't know how people could live with a broken arm. Broken ankle, broken head. Broken head probably the most. Okay, one time, literally, so I was angry because my sister kept throwing the seatbelt over my head. So I just slung it back at like 90 miles an hour and hit her in the head. I was at freaking YMCA camp, and my sister went over to the doctors because what the Scoutmaster told her to. Like, I swung it, and then I heard her crying. I was like, what the heck? I was like, what the hell just happened? I looked back. She had a giant gash of blood just dripping all over the place. Like, your head is probably, like, your head and your foot are probably one of the most, like, blood-filled pockets, basically. And, of course, so much blood has to go to your brain because, like, it does all the work. Oh, and by the way, my soul and my brain are intertwined, and they argue with each other almost every day, and it's so annoying. I don't know why. Dude, it's like, dude, I control you. I move the fingers. I write pages. I do everything. And my soul's like, well, you can't even do anything without me. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't be able to do this or do this or do this. It's so annoying. That's all I can say. It's so annoying. So, yeah. Okay, back to the tire swing. No, wait. Back to the skateboard. Okay. So, I literally just went inside, still screaming in pain, giant blood gash. I just soaked up all the blood with a paper towel, and I slapped a Band-Aid on it. And my mom was like, dude, did you even spray that with hydrogen peroxide? I was like, no. And she grabbed a bottle. I was like, no, don't do it. It's like 3 sprays. It's like, so painful. Oh my god. I was like, and she just soaked up all the blood, slapped a new Band-Aid on it. This all happened in the suffix of like 3 hours. There was 1 hour in between. I was like, this is a bit painful, but I'll live. The next hour, so that was still when I was 11 during last summer break, and now we're like 2.5 weeks away from the end of school to summer break. So yeah, so bad times. And then just a couple, like, probably not even that. It was like a week ago. Because I didn't set up my tire swing. Like, not even like a week ago. I think it was this weekend. Friday? Yeah, probably Friday. Yeah, it's Friday and then Saturday. Yeah, I think it was either Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. It was Thursday. I hung up the tire swing after school. I literally texted my dad, like, can we start Operation Tire Swing? He was like, what's Operation Tire Swing? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he knew. He was like, do we have a good rope for it? I was like, yeah. Wait. Can we borrow one of yours? And he's like, I don't know if I have a rope powerful enough. And then he told me to go ask your mom for a gosh darn strong rope. And then I asked her. She had no idea where a strong rope was. And she said and I pulled out the blue and white one. And my mom was like, "No, that's a ski rope. That won't work." Guess what I ended up doing? Yep, I used it anyway. I was so stupid. Oh, actually, I was smart. It was like no handle or anything, so it still kind of works. So yeah. God, what the heck? Mom, you gotta throw away your trash. Did she even finish her beverage? Oh my God, she didn't finish her beverages. That's funny. I don't think those are good anymore. Oh, whatever. So back to the video. So it's crazy. Alright, now to the tire swing. Like, I already finished building it all. It was like, I don't know, a couple days ago. It was like Friday. Saturday or Friday. So my sister was pushing up the tire swing to the tree and held it there. I grabbed onto the thing, and my feet couldn't like grab onto it well. So my sister let go because I told her to. Stupidly, I still have square brain. So yeah, I'm so stupid. So I was grabbing onto the rope, and I slid. My back and pants just got dragged across the dirt with sticks and roots everywhere. Oh my God, it had rocks. Oh my God. It was kind of painful going through it. I was somehow still alive. No, of course I'm alive. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, how am I still alive? Interesting times. Yeah. And I literally just stood up, laughing. My sister was laughing too. Oh my God, we were laughing so much. It was like a laugh drama thing. But like my friend Patrick came up and she was like, "What the heck is going on up here?" And I'm like, "Dude, you didn't see it when you were coming by?" He was like, "No, I sure didn't." I was like, "Bruh." Whatever. So there's a couple times I got hurt. Thank you for watching this video. It's already like 12:44, so I'm not going to continue for longer than this. But thank you for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and leave questions in the comment section, like asking me what questions like you want me to answer. If me or my sister Faith knows the answer, then we'll answer it. So yeah. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.